Ribeiro, your favorite traveling trademark lawyer, and last time in our newsletter, I was talking about the importance of discipline over motivation, right? And how once we have a commitment to something, we're not always going to feel motivated to follow through. However, once we practice the skill of discipline, we're actually able to call in whatever it is that we've committed to into our life. And this newsletter, I actually want to talk a little bit, something similar, but clarity over confusion. I have had so many different experiences in which there has just been confusion, whether it be with a relationship, business, personal, friend, whatever, or if it's something in making a decision in which way to go, or should I actually lean into this? Should I say no to this? And there's like this cloud of confusion. And one of the things that I have noticed is that when I'm actually able to be quiet and still, turning off all the noise, really sitting with myself in my solitude and focusing inward, I'm actually able to move through the confusion and start to see some clarity. Now, if you've gotten my ebook, you know that I really do talk about the importance of having time for solitude. And by the way, if you haven't downloaded that ebook, I'm leaving a link here so that you can get a copy of it in case it supports you. But when we have this time of solitude, that is when we're able to really tap into our inner guidance and see what is it exactly that we need to do with what's being presented to us. Most of the time, what I've found when I am confused, I should not be leaning into it. If there is confusion, it either tells me that it's messy, and I don't like things that are messy, or the timing is not right. And usually it's the timing. So when I have this time of quietude, my coach used to always say quietude, quiet and solitude mixed together. So what I mean by that is not just sitting and having Netflix in the background or watching TV. Even though you're alone, you're not necessarily having quiet time and solitude time, which is really where the clarity starts to set in. That is going to be super important, whether it is that you're an entrepreneur or a professional in the corporate setting. We're always going to be faced with things that are going to help us propel that part of our life forward. And sometimes we will be presented with opportunities that start to cause confusion of whether or not that's an opportunity for us in order to engage for us, whether it be because the person on the other side of the table is not for us, maybe what we're being asked to do isn't really for us, or maybe the timing just doesn't work out for us. And so the only way that we're really able to sift through the noise and the confusion is to have clarity and doing things on purpose, which allow us to see the clarity for what it is. I really hope that this helps for you, because clarity has just been something that I have just been really focusing on in helping me make decisions. If it is confusing, I don't want to do it. If there is something that is just energetically confusing, mentally confusing, I can't really figure out what's exactly going to be the outcome of this, usually the answer is it's not for me. And sometimes when we make decisions based on confusion, because nobody likes to be confused, we tend to start forcing things that generally shouldn't be forced, because we are trying to impose the clarity to go one way or the other, when really it should just be something that maybe we should take a step back, and maybe we should look at this from a different lens, and maybe we should sit with ourselves and see, how does this really align with me? How does this align with my vision? How does this align with the goals that I set at the beginning of the year? Is this something that's going to propel me forward, or is this something that's going to hold me back or just cause mishap? Those are the types of questions that it's really hard to answer when you are bombarded all the time with news and partying and music and alcohol and just all these things that just kind of bring out confusion, as opposed to when you are able to sit in your own company by yourself and really reflect and internalize, what is it that I should be doing with this situation, with this circumstance, in order to progress forward. If you need help, of course, with progressing forward with anything, clarifying confusion, you can do one of two things. You guys know that I'm a coach. You can get on my calendar. We can have a conversation to see if it's something that I can support you with. Or if you're not ready for coaching, which by the way, not everybody is, I have resources for you, and you can download my ebook to help you through it. Hope to see you on the next one.